Hello, Honor 2 fans, and welcome back to the channel. On this feature here, I'm going to be talking about a match that happened on the Ring of Honor's YouTube show week by week, and this match featured Eli Isom versus Ryan Mooney. And I've watched a few of the week by weeks, usually just replays of stuff and highlights of stuff from television shows. And every once in a while there's a match, and I'll check out a match, but I haven't really reviewed a match on the site yet from that week by week show, but I had to review this match here. And what brought my attention to this match and to make sure I do watch week by week was promos that Ring of Honor put out there on their social media from Ryan Mooney and Eli Isom. And Eli Isom's promo was good. It was good. I like that, he's the veteran guy, and he was, some very low-key promo. That was good. He's had some success. He's moving up the rankings. He's getting close to that television title or, maybe in the heavyweight title eventually. So he's on his way up. And you got Ryan Mooney, who's really just wants to break that door down and make a statement. So he has conviction. Like in this promo that he did, that was great. He's a great talker, really good. He had conviction in his voice, intensity. I was like, okay, I want to see this kid. And as you guys know that, I kind of off and on watched Ring of Honor in the past, right? So I've been really enjoying the product during this pandemic era. The Pure tournaments got me into Ring of Honor, and that's why I started this YouTube page, because I'm like, hey, man, Ring of Honor has some good stuff. People need to be talking about it. And I know, AEW stuff dominates topics, right? WWE, of course, dominates. And I know with the pandemic era kind of threw everyone kind of in a flux, but Ring of Honor's been consistent. They still got great talent. They got some good young talent like Eli Isom and Ryan Mooney. So, I'm getting back into it, and I'm loving it. And I'm glad I decided to, click on these promos and listen to these promos. And I'm glad to hear Ryan Mooney's promo, because I'm like, I love this kid, man. I think this kid's going to be a future star. And this match here between Eli Isom and Ryan Mooney was a pretty good match. I thought maybe they did a little too much for my taste, especially for a YouTube match, but it was in front of a crowd. This looked to be taped either, I can't tell if it was Glory by Honor or Death Before Dishonor, but it was in front of a crowd, which was nice. Though the crowd, took a while to get into it. And Eli Isom's a featured guy, he's a young kid coming up. I expect him to be more. Maybe the audio wasn't working from that, But they eventually get into the match, and I'm happy they did, because these guys are working their asses off. And Ryan Mooney impressed the hell out of me. He's smaller, but not that small. I would like to see him get more definition, get some build, and get some some more body mass. Nothing to where it's gonna take away his mobility. I don't want to get so big where you just can't move around. I'm not saying that, but get how David Richards was. David Richards is probably the same height as him. Get that size, because the guy could talk, right? So big plus, and he can work. He was laying in his shit. His stuff looked good. He was physical and intense. He was believable. So I was really, really damn impressed with Ryan Mooney, and I want to see more. I think Ring of Honor needs to get behind this kid as they're building up Eli Isom for a future championship. They gotta start getting on Ryan Mooney here, because these are the guys that they can really just build this brand around their own homegrown talent. And, Mooney, I think he has the goods. And that promo showed that. And then his ring work showed that. I'm like, okay, he can go in the ring and he can talk, right? You can't let that guy just be on the bottom of the card for too long, right? And I don't know how long he's been wrestling for. I know there's this, you want the kids to kind of move up the card at a certain pace, but I've seen some guys in the show, and there's a lot of good talent in the show, but already I just feel like this kid has something, and I would definitely start, putting him on pay-per-views, putting me on television. Like, why haven't I seen this kid on television as much since I've been watching, right? Like, this is the first time I see him on this YouTube show. That's a problem to me. I think he has what it takes to be a top guy here, and pure division stuff. That's a perfect place to put him right now. Television title stuff. Hey, when Eli Isom does win the television title, and he should sooner than later, Ryan Mooney and him, since they have that history of being a tag team, when they first started out and being part of, I think Cheeseburger's group, I guess, apparently, there's that. You can build a nice rivalry for the television title between these two homegrown Ring of Honor talent. So I highly recommend people checking this match out. It's not gonna win match of the year or anything, and it's not, I'm not saying this is, this is a great match. Oh my God, it was good, but I want you guys to check out Ryan Mooney. I think a lot of people already know Eli Isom already. I think they know he's a guy that is on the way up in Ring of Honor, but dude, Ryan Mooney is a guy that you definitely got to pay attention to. Like I said, I want to see him bulk up a little bit, grow that hair out a little bit, get a little, just add to his presentation. I think that will come. Young wrestlers, they're going to grow, they're going to change, they're going to adapt, and they're going to find themselves. And I think, Ryan Mooney will do that. Maybe get rid of the kick pad stuff. I know he does a lot of kicks, but, kick pads to me always kind of just look indie to me. I don't know. But that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, fun match. Check this kid out. Check out Eli Isom. And check out Ring of Honor. I'm glad thanks for clicking on the video. I appreciate that. Follow the Honor Tube Twitter account, honor_tube, and give us a like, share the video, spread the word about this channel. It's all positive Ring of Honor. I'm gonna critique matches. I'm not gonna be like, everything was great and everything's. I'm gonna point stuff out, and I'm gonna be critical, but not gonna be an asshole about it, right? I'm just gonna be straight facts about what was good, what was not. So, and I've been getting some good feedback, and I'm glad people will like my honest take on Ring of Honor. So, thanks for listening, and check out my other videos coming up.